Ha. Who? What's good? It's your boy Q. Let me before I eat this. I know I want to eat so bad, bro. You don't understand. What's good? It's your boy Q to the motherfucking G-O-D. I should have figured out how to use the soundboard shit. But hold on. There was a way. Hold on. I did recently. No. Cancel. Oh, this shit tough. I didn't know you can control the music from here. That's not what I was trying to control. Or I was trying to find my sounds that we just recently motherfucking had. Added. We just added a whole bunch of sounds. Not a bunch. We added like a couple. And of course, I don't know how to find it. Let's go to music downloads. Go back to downloads. Yeah. Okay. Well, we downloaded the audio clip of it, but we ain't like, you feel me? So that we could have this shit on the side. It'd be tough if we could like. I might make. I can see what I could do. I'll see what I could do next time. But this the one we wanted to hear. Let's try that shit again. Look, got this liquor wise spliff, but it's something to smoke. It's the last bit of what I got. And this is like probably the perfect example right here, like showing y'all life's ups and downs. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. The last time I talked to y'all, what I was talking about. Being motherfucking unemployed, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the last thing I talked to y'all about. But we still here. We still alive. We still kicking and smiling and thriving low key. Today was one of those days where I had to reevaluate what I was about to do with my day. I originally was supposed to go to a party. Wait, before we get started, do me a favor. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so, man. Our channel has been doing great. Since the last time y'all saw us, I'm pretty sure, which was like a month ago, we were at 250 subscribers. Or like 255. Right now we're at 280. So let's clap it up again. We've come so fucking far. Like, our journey started so many years ago. So we've come so far. In my opinion, based off of all the conversations I had with my peoples, and I've been working really hard. And based off of them, they've been seeing that. And all the conversations I've had with all my fans, I've been seeing the work. And I'm just happy that it's paying off. Sorry that this month have been lackluster with podcasts. I know last month and the month before were like decent with at least like every week or every other week. Like I said, this month has been a little rough. ups and downs, far as money and far as like my time. Just because I know now that I have time, I do have to make good with the time that I have off, and trying to get back into getting some more, get a job or get a whatever. So this month been a little rough. So we are here now to drop a podcast. Today is about literally life getting hard though. Like I want to sit here and say that I didn't have much to bring today's podcast, as far as like things I had to say, but I really wanted to show you. Well, I wanted to watch this. I wanted you guys to watch this video that I had recently. I had recently watched and liked and put it in my. I put it in my archive of things I should probably talk about on the podcast, and it was before I had lost my job that I had recently thought about talking about this on the podcast. Sorry. Mine going blank. Let's see if we're live. Are we live? Yes, we are. I see that right there. It says we're live. It says we have one watching. Let's see who's joined. Anybody joined yet? Let's see. Recently. Moif! Moif is the first one in the chat today. Moif, what time is it? He said it's 9 p.m. right now over here. Sorry, I don't know what time you said that, Moif. We just got in here. Got back to the chat. We get into the chat right now. We got one like on the video already. Please do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Moif, shout out to Moif. He's been in the chat damn near every other week. So I appreciate Moif. He said, what time is it? It's 9:39 p.m. right now. It's late. I haven't did one stream all day. I've been sitting home. Something else went wrong today too, and I'm just sitting here feeling like fuck. I'm just sitting here feeling like, god damn, bro. Like, I just can't catch a break. Partially my fault, Probably rushing some things and got so much on my mind and so much on my brain that I want to do, and I'm not taking the time day by day to get certain things I need to get done, especially like even this podcast and stuff like that. Alright, so yeah. So I'm gonna show you this video real quick. It was short. I think I got two videos I wanted to like show y'all today. Shout out to Zero. I wanted to show y'all like two different videos. One was about life shit, and then one was more so about like relationship shit. But let's see what we had. I was just on it too, which is crazy. Here it is. You do. All right, so right now I'm at that point in my life too where it's like this video helps me always look. So like today's lesson and today's like life coach moment, whatever you want to call it, a piece of advice that I could give to you guys today. Like and part that I want you guys to learn is that life comes with so many ups and downs. Some people might know this already, but life comes with ups and downs as far as good and bad. And I think, good would be the ups and bads would be the downs, obviously. But I've been in a little rut of this last month. It's nothing that I feel like I can't shake off, but it's something that has been a little bit on my mind and stressed me out. As far as, got to keep the bills paid. You got to keep everything afloat. Trying to make money on the fly. Then not having a second backup plan. And realizing too that my life is in still a good enough space where I can make make things better. I'm not in a state of mind or not in a state of where things are just falling apart all left and right. I have people and I have myself still capable of making and doing said things to make these bills and all these problems and issues I have disappear. But the thing I want you guys to learn today is that life's full of ups and downs, and you should, when you're in these moments where you're thinking about how, like, damn, I might have failed in, say I might have failed in a math class, I might have and I feel like my life is over. Something that isn't that big technically, because you have to, like, I feel like, so let me just get a full sentence. Let me get my full statement out. Take the time to look and compare your life when you do have these problems, or like you are going through a lot. Take the time to compare your life to other people's lives. Before this video starts, this is the thing I learned from the video, let alone learned that my dad kind of taught me, that take the time to realize how blessed you really are and compare your life to some other people's that you may know, that you know, people that you may know, people that lives that you've seen on the internet, people's lives that, you know, people might be going through, rich people that might be going through whatever. You just happy that you're not going through that, and learning that you have to be appreciative day by day of the things that you're still capable of doing. You're still waking up every day. You're still able to walk. You're not blind. Even if you are blind, maybe you still can smell. And if you are, if you can't smell, maybe you can still hear, and you can still touch, and you can still feel. If you are one of those people who don't, I just recently saw another video where nigga had no arms. Like, he had an arm. He had one arm, but like a nub. It was like really, other side was like nothing. He was one of the dopest rappers I've recently heard just now. Like, I heard him rap for shit, and it was just hard to watch because of the stature of his, his build. But he was still, like, when I heard everything he was saying and what he was talking about, he was spitting some real raw bars that most rappers aren't even doing nowadays, with no arms, and still sounding like a rapper and tough and hard as fuck, like, and still pursuing his dreams. That's what I was trying to point out. Even with no arms. So, like I was saying, sometimes look at yourself, and I'm learning that today, and I'm like taking the time to, like, not learn, but I'm taking the time to realize too that have to be patient, and I have to be understanding of how life really does work. It doesn't always come with ups. It don't always come with straight ups. It don't always come with just straight happiness. It doesn't always come with just straight here, have this, you can have it. Some things in life you really do have to work for, and God has a plan for you majority of the time, and he wants you to follow through with it. So today's lesson, today's video, let's peep what he's talking about in the video, and I'll dive more into it later.
Good or bad, nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
So if you're going through a tough time, smile. It won't last forever. If you're going through good times, smile. It won't last forever. You cannot stop the waves from coming, but you can learn how to surf.
Right.
So developing the mental intangibles to pull yourself out of a hole is imperative to having a happy life, because I don't wait to be happy. I don't wait to like everything line up, like when I get this house, or when I just decide to be happy now. GBC, grateful by comparison. So sometimes if I'm feeling away, and to this day, if I feel away, I just start comparing myself to people who have health issues. I don't have those. So then I go, what am I? Stevie Wonder can't see. Respectfully. So what am I complaining about? I can see. What am I complaining about? Yeah. I can see. I can see.
Stevie still live a great life though.
Right. But I bet you if Stevie would trade that whole thing for sight, I bet you he would trade everything. If I threw my problems on the floor and Stevie threw his, he'll be like, I'll take yours and you can have my money. That's what the GBC syndrome is. Grateful by comparison. I'll tap into that. I can walk. I'm not paralyzed.
Yeah.
Like, so when you compare your problems to other people, it starts to put in perspective do you really have a problem, or are you having an uncomfortable moment? And because I know the sun was set on everybody just alike, I never had that poor me syndrome. Like, why me? Everybody gonna have a up and everybody gonna have a down. And I understand that. Rock bottom has taught me way more than the mountaintops. I learned way more when I was at the bottom.
And right now, bro, I'm not saying I'm at the bottom, but you could definitely feel, like, I can feel that way from time to time. But what he said was very valid. Sorry. Yo, from the corner, I swear I catch the craziest shit. From the corner of my eye, I see a kid cause I can see out the window a parent. I just see the kid. I'm like, doing some weird shit. That me fucked up. I just know, man, I was on a road too. Oh, okay. I'm not down bad in how I feel, but like, man, being on your own, right? I live on my own. Like, I haven't for like 5 years straight. I haven't had no one paying bills for me. No one. Like, I'm not asking out for handouts. No parents giving me handouts. Unless it's Christmas or my birthday or some shit. That's the only time I'm really getting handouts. And I never really asked for much either. So, y'all know, like I said, I don't know if y'all watched the last podcast, which has a couple views on it. If y'all were here, I've mentioned about that. You know, need a job, blase. My situation isn't so great. I still got this apartment over my head, but I'm stressing because I need money ASAP. And if I don't, I feel like, I'm gonna get kicked out. Like, I feel so, like, I've never had this problem. Like I said, I've been paying my bills for a minute, so the stress that comes to me with this has been like, it's new. It's very new because you have such a limited time frame. It's damn near feel like school. But I'm making this podcast for everybody who does decide to get their own place, right? And who decides to start living their lives and are questioning why me? Like, why does this happen to me? How come this is happening to me? Why can't I be in a better spot? Why can't I be... Stop and think about how good you got it first before you think about how bad this situation could be. Because realistically, there's always a way that things could have been worse. And I've recently had a conversation with a viewer / subscriber of mine late night. I won't go into detail about it, but he decided to have a conversation with me, and it made me feel like, what am I really afraid of right now? Like, not even afraid of, but what is stopping me, and what is so nerve-wracking about starting over, or like not failing, but like being blindsided. I won't go into details, but the story it goes is like, you want one thing in life, you almost have that with one person, and they totally blindside you with with another situation, and leaves you in a situation where you're alone, more so, and leaves you in a situation where you have no way of even trying to make things work, leave you in a situation where your last resort is really to have a conversation with someone you just met. Shout out to whoever shout out to the person who told me this. This is the only reason why I'm mentioning this is because I have to. It was around the same time I'm going through what I'm going through, and then hear what he went through, and not to realize that a couple months back I went through a similar situation, but it wasn't as bad. It didn't involve as much as he had involved in his life, or the amount of time that he done put into his life and the things that didn't go right for him. So, not to say like, well, at least I'm lucky, like, not like in it, like to shit on that, but more so to look at it in a way where me and him had a conversation and talked. Yo. You say you about to bring a pizza? It's straight. Like, give me a slice or something like that. But right now I'm in the middle of a podcast, so. So we talked, and it was like one of those moments where I felt like my problem became a lot smaller. I still worry, I'm still thinking about, like, I've had job offers, I had conversations with people. I'm waiting on somebody for Monday. This is another thing too, like being patient that I'm talking about, like trying to even be patient when you're at an urgent, you don't have time to be patient. You're trying to be urgent and you're trying to get things now, or you're trying to get things done now. And God has told me a lot of times, like, yo, Q, I think you should be more patient. I just be antsy with certain things, and that's what's going on right now. But anyways, so I was saying, me and him had a conversation, and it has eased my mind a little bit, knowing that, like, he opened up random to me about this. I was trying to go, get offline or whatever, but he opened up to me randomly, and, he apologized. I'm sorry for even bringing this to your attention, or I know you were trying to. I just felt like it just came out of me, and it was a moment in me where I realized everybody literally has the same type of moment where we feel like we don't know what to do. We feel like if I can't talk to the one I love, I could talk to maybe a random, or maybe I should just say something. Maybe I should just express how I feel, or at least ask this person, because then I broke down and told him about some things that happened in my past eventually too, and it was like, I told him about a story about one of my exes and how I got broken up on my birthday, and on the exact same, like, after making her cookies and doing all this stuff, we had a conversation, and he was like, wow, that's crazy. Sad to hear that, but it's just the way me having a conversation with him opened my eyes, but opened his eyes, and made him feel better at the end of the day. And not being able, not judging him for everything, or like, whatever, just being able to listen and being able to be there. And that's part of the reason why I started this podcast in the first place. But to the man's point in the video, and where I'm at in my life is where I'm trying to be, is like where I'm smiling, even though I know I'm going through it, and I still want to make these videos for people to learn from things that you may, like, learn from your mistakes and learn from your life, lessons. And I've made a podcast about life lessons and all that other stuff, but I'm learning that you don't have to always have a smile on your face, like he said, and like keep it pushing, you know what I mean? But what was the LG? What did he say? Fuck.
Everybody gonna have a up and everybody gonna have a down, and I understand that. Threw my problems on the floor, and Stevie threw his. He'll be like, I'll take yours and you can have my money. That's what the GBC syndrome is. Grateful by comparison. I'll tap into that. I can walk. I'm not
grateful by comparison. So you don't feel like, you're not saying that you're better than somebody, but you're also saying, I'm grateful that I can do these things. I'm grateful, and I'm blessed that I'm still able to find a way to go make some money, call somebody, be, what's the word I'm looking for? Resilient. Like, the fact that you still can do anything, and that's what should give you the power. And, bro, for me, I'm really speaking to myself right now, too. When I see this video, and I'm talking to y'all, but I'm talking to myself as well when I speak to, you know, the channel. But, like, so I'm not giving up on this, like, obviously, like, podcast and shit. I'm not giving up on looking for a job, obviously. But I can tell my mind, like, today I was supposed to be at a party and event. And I felt like when I go to that party and event, people are going to ask me certain questions that I didn't feel like answering today. Like, for instance, about my job and all this other stuff. Then you got to tell them what. Then you're going to ask, the people going to ask you, like, hey, do you want a job over here? I could get you. It's like, I ain't even want to hear all that, like, today. Like, it wasn't my forte. Like, I'm more in that, like, state of mind where I need to walk in my own shoes, kind of, and, like, go through this a little bit, like, solo without the weird, like, like, I've had a job for a long time. So I have a job for like 5 years, and the event I was going to was like somewhat of a family event, you feel me? And it's just one of those moments where every time you ever go to a family event and they always ask you like the same type of questions, you feel me? Today was not one of those days for me where I woke up and felt like that. Like, I really don't feel like answering those type of questions, but I did feel like expressing and trying to give other people some light and give them some light on the topic of what do you do when you're really feeling like this lady.
Life gets hard. What do you do?
Good or bad, nothing lasts forever.
Yeah.
And when he said that, it kind of threw me off too, because it says good or bad, nothing lasts forever, because we all die, and I get that part. But, like, what happens if you just be having bad years forever and ever? Like, for real, like, just straight bad shit always happening. I mean, his statement still lies true that nothing is not going to last forever, but still.
Yeah.
So if you going through a tough time, smile. It won't last forever. If you going through good times, smile. It won't last forever. You cannot stop the waves from coming.
That's the part
But
I
you
agree with. I really do agree with the part. Like, no matter how much happiness and, like, all that shit thinking about, like, the money you could have, nothing's stopping the wave of bad shit from coming eventually, bro. Like, it's not karma or whatever. It's just, like, it's actual life. Like, life just happens that way. Or it's good and bad. Yin and yang. But sometimes you get put in a bad situation, so you get set up for a better situation. And I think that's what ups and downs when he means a lot. Because it's like the wave gonna come where it could be really, really, really bad, you know. People lose people every single day. That's probably the worst feeling you ever get, is when you lose a person on this earth that you've known for a long time, or you've been with for a long time. Losing someone is probably one of the worst pains you will ever have, ever. But I'll tell you one thing, that pain of them leaving, yes, that might sit with you damn near until you're gone, until you're dead. But that feeling will suppress itself a little bit. It won't be as strong as it was when he first died. You will be able to talk about him a little bit more without crying, or talk about her or that person a little bit more eventually throughout the years, because you're understanding your the wave has passed. That wave of badness and the wave of feeling that has passed. It's time for you, you know. And a lot of people still go through it where it's like even hard for them to get through a couple years without it, and that's normal. But I'm learning too that wave is past. That person also told me that they went through that as well, like losing someone, and it just, like I said, it always makes me think about how like my life isn't so bad right now. Like, not just because of the bills. Like, I'm talking about like everything. Like the way I am with my parents, the money situation I want for my parents, the living situation I want for them, and how I carry myself with them. I'm also carrying myself with my woman and the people I have in my life. Like for instance, even jobs and making money and being able to do this YouTube stuff. Eventually, trying to grow and like there's so much small little issues, but eventually feel like they're big things. I'm still finding ways to smile through it by enjoying my time doing the things I love. That's one way I'm getting through it, by doing a lot of the things I love. Like today I wanted to stream, I really wanted to go stream. My thumb really hurts like OD. Like my thumb, like my right thumb. This shit hurt like, not like right now. Right now it's fine, but like trying to stretch, I've been stretching it out and shit, but like earlier that shit felt mad stiff. And like working out too, like I've been trying to work out a lot more. My body's been aching a little bit, in pain, a lot more stuff that you gotta fight through and smile through, like he's saying. But it's been a lot of small little problems for me that I'm still trying to, as a man and as a human being, get through day to day. Like even staying consistent with certain, like for instance, staying consistent with the podcast, staying consistent with my own channel, staying consistent with keeping up with the crib. A lot of things that people don't consider, not everybody considers a challenge, can be challenging for other people. Like I said, I'm a single man dolo by myself. I say single man, but like as a single man living on his own, like a singular man. I don't really live with nobody. Nobody be here as much as I am. So shout out to everybody still here. Handouts. What you mean? Okay. I had uploaded another video as well. But yeah, pretty much though. Let's continue. Let's let this video play out one more time.
You can learn how to surf.
Right.
So developing the mental intangibles to pull yourself out of a hole is imperative to having a happy life, because I don't wait to be happy. I don't wait to like everything line up. Like when I get this house, or when I just decide to be everything line up. Like when I get this, I don't wait to be happy. So intangibles to pull yourself out of a hole is imperative.
Right.
So developing the mental intangibles to pull yourself out of a hole is imperative to having a happy life, because I don't.
That's where I'm at. That's the part. Like actually trying to like pull myself with the mental capacity that I have out of a hole that I put myself in to stay happy. Cause this is like I said, this is like I was fine. I was happy when I had my job. I was already having my plan already in motion. Now it's about restarting and making a new motion. Not saying that this is probably the worst thing that ever happened, but it definitely is something that is stalling the process of, like he said, I didn't have he said I didn't have a plan. I'm just living my life to be happy.
Wait to be happy. I don't wait to like everything line up. Like when I get this house, or when I just decide to be happy now. GBC, grateful by comparison. So sometimes if I'm feeling away, and to this day, if I feel away, I just start comparing myself to people who have health issues. I don't have those. So then I go, what am I? Stevie Wonder can't see.
But yeah, realizing like what do I have to complain about? You know, I'm still alive. I'm still here, and I have a way of making things work. And I think I can, and I know I can. It's just about doing it at this point. Let me see if that. I want to see if the other video downloaded. Okay, all right. So enough about me. Today we're also gonna talk about the women, and protecting our women. Also about how women should be protecting themselves. Sorry, that number 9 is okay. And how women should be protecting themselves, and what this whole, like, I don't, it's funny, like, this man right here that I'm about to pull up, they're called, I want to say their name before their oh, fuck. It's just gonna piss me off. I know their name. It's a podcast. Fresh and Fit. The Fresh and Fit podcast. These men. I don't always like the way they say things or whatever, but I be having ways where I agree with them. And I don't know what this video is like this is like almost like a triple reaction, because the video I found was like another female at the top reacting to it, and I didn't know, because she don't say much, I don't know what the fuck her stand was, but I didn't know if she was, we just gonna watch this video pretty much, but this is for the women who want to know why, right? Us men try and stop you from leaving the house dressed a certain way. This is for the women who think men are just insecure and men don't have a reason behind saying the things that they say. So yeah, today's podcast got 2 lessons in it, okay? One really for you as an independent person, and when you're struggling and when you think about your life and you're thinking about how maybe you should even end it. Some people have talked about suicide with me, talked about how they thought about killing themselves, instead of actually thinking about how blessed they are to even be in the situation that they're in. Even if it is not the greatest situation that they wanted to be in, they're still blessed to even be alive, and people even talk or care about you. Some people are blessed to even have one friend. People be mad, oh, I don't got enough friends. Some people don't have literally any friends, like nobody to talk to. Like, some people are afraid to talk to people. Do you understand that? Do you understand how that would feel, to be afraid to talk to people and not be able to talk to some? Like, just think about all the things you are capable and able to do in your life before you decide to think about either trying to end it or talk about how miserable it is. Anyways, especially if you're surrounded by a whole bunch. It's funny because some people would be in a situation where they're surrounded by rich people and feel like, oh, he's better than me. He thinks he's better than me. But you're still surrounded by rich people. You have a certain amount of money to even be in this situation, this place. Why are you upset? I'll be thinking about that sometimes. Anyways, this next video is not about that, though. This next video is about women and how they should start understanding what the logic or understanding the ideology behind some men, and how some men are very barbaric, and then there's classy, and then there's middle and average, and then there's also the pervs and the nasties, whatever. Women need to be, I think, I'm more so on the side of make sure you're understanding what we're talking about and what we're trying to protect you from. And this is what I think he's talking about. We're going to get to the podcast. A little clip. But go to the clip.
If I'm in a bikini, I'm at a pool party. I'm in a bikini, I'm rolling up.
Yep.
Right? I'm talking to my homegirl, boom. Nigga just come behind me, slap my ass.
Yep.
He's in the right.
I never said that.
I chose to wear a bikini instead of shorts.
Okay. What is that there's a lot of pieces of shit out there. What is that there's a lot of bad people out there. What is there's a lot of sexual predators out there that are willing to take opportunities and that present themselves. You can't control the world and you can't control the weird.
Yeah, like, see, the bitch at the top, I don't know what her face is about. That's just pissed me off. She's like.
Out there. So if you, one of the few things you do control is how you dress, how the world perceives you, being safe, etc. So this is why men don't like their girl dressing in a certain way, because men know these threats. Men have to accept reality. Men have to accept danger, etc. So a lot of times when a guy's telling you, yo, I don't like you being dressed like that, 9 out of 10 times what you're trying to argue with them, I don't want to change, and asking him for a dumbass explanation. Listen, I'm telling you not to do this because I know the dark side of the world, because men have to experience these things. They know what men are capable of. So even though what that guy did is reprehensible, he shouldn't be touching women that he doesn't know, we got to operate on reality. That's what happens when you sexualize yourself.
Speechless.
When a man sexualizes a woman, 9 out of 10 times that woman sexualized herself. And women got to bear some responsibility for sexualizing themselves to some degree, because the world is a cold place and it doesn't owe you understanding. So if you want to dress like a hoe, hold on. If you want to dress like a hoe, be prepared for idiots out there to treat you like a hoe, even though you shouldn't be treated that way. But hey, they're going to go off a hoe uniform, aren't they?
Alright.
If I'm in a bikini, I'm at a pool party.
Like I said, the way he might have stated everything makes some women feel some way. Use the word hoe. I don't know what word you want us to use, goddammit. You're dressed inappropriately. Like, yeah, of course. Like, the female went straight bikini and he slapped my ass. Are you at a pool party? What are you doing in a bikini outside? I know, okay, Miami, you live in Miami. Boom. But what make you think that somebody else didn't feel that way? Like, you even be slapping. Most women slap their ass or look at their ass in the mirror and say it look good. Women look at themselves and say they look good. So you think that a man wouldn't, like I said, like he said, it's not right for the man to want to go up there and do it. No, it's wrong. It's very wrong. It's very, very, what's the word? When you take, it's demoralizing to a woman when she never even asked you to do such a thing, or she never wanted you to do that, or, you know, slap her ass while she didn't ask. Now, you might have felt like, hey, that shit was out there, it looked good, it was calling me, but you realize after you slap that ass, because I have been a man of slapping ass, I will not lie, been a man of that. When I realized how wrong it was, because it's like, damn, imagine a girl come up to you and grab your dick for real, and don't understand that you didn't even like that shit. You don't even like your dick being grabbed like that. You know what I'm saying? You go slap a bitch ass. She never had her ass slapped ever before. And you just slapped it. The disrespect goes beyond. Sometimes it goes beyond an apology. Because it's like, as a man, you have to be able to hold yourself accountable for your hormonal reactions. And we all know that since we were kids, they say not to touch anybody. If they ask you to touch them, they never gave you permission, you shouldn't put your hands on anybody. To be honest, slapping the ass, no matter what part of the body is called assault. To a woman who never asked for you to do that, it is called assault. I had no idea as a child. And that's something that people weren't like teaching us. Like, oh, you can't go around. You say you can't go around hitting women. When we saw our father slap our mother's asses, we didn't believe that was violent as much. We just believed it was like love, depending on how he did it. Anyways, I won't lie, but when I went around and started doing it at a young age, women didn't really know what it was about either. Women didn't really say too much either, unless their mama taught them. But it was more so like you get caught by a parent, or you get caught by doing like a teacher or somebody like that, or like shit like that for me. But on a realer note, and on our scale of talking about like protecting your woman and being with someone, or even just protecting women in general, and making sure women can understand why men do this. Like I said, y'all have the same amount of hormone. Like, y'all horny just as much, but y'all don't act on the hormonal things. Y'all are more in control of your hormonal. Sometimes y'all are more in control of your hormonal actions and like the way that the hormones make y'all act. Men low key act like monkeys when they have too much too much testosterone. Like monkeys, like they almost can't control themselves. And I'm not saying that's okay, but there's like I was saying, there's classes. There's niggas who can't control themselves, which are the pervs, the people who have to watch, like go watch mad porn and do all that shit. There's people who can't control themselves in public and out in, whatever, and have to do something pervy or have to do something that gets them off, you know what I'm saying? But then there's men that go down a little bit further. They just do this shit like they'll stalk you and they'll look from a distance, but they never really say nothing. You got the men who get a little close enough to you, say hey to you, to say what's up and get a close look at your cleavage, but then pull off and never really do nothing. Then you got the niggas who really would go ahead and get close enough to you, pull a move, and then you say no, you don't fuck with it, and they're like, alright, fuck it. And they got their little hug or whatever, they got their whatever off. There's so many different types of men that women don't have the time to be on the lookout. And I get it. Like, women are not supposed to be like, you know what I mean? Like, women ain't supposed to be like feeling like they're pieces of meat. But generally, we all are to someone. We out in the wilderness as men. Bear could see us as meat, but out in real time, us men, we do like to eat y'all women out. Like, that's a fact. Men eat y'all asses, men suck y'all toes. Some men really do kill women and eat them. So women, when I sit here and say stop being so nonchalant and stop being so forgetful that this world is dangerous. We don't care about how much the famous people make it look glamorous. Famous people go missing too, okay? I'm being dead ass. I don't even got time to joke no more. Because this bitch, first of all, the fact that you just said you at a pool party, right? Mean you don't even understand that at a pool party, most niggas are looking at you. And most niggas pull up to a pool party assuming there's going to be women there in what? Bikinis. So off the rip, the fact that you ain't like even, oh, she said, I was just chilling with my girls. He coming to slap my butt. Girl, your butt is out. He thought about it. That was he thought to himself. You can't control that. That's the one thing the man was trying to say in the video. You can't control what somebody else is going to do. Same thing like in the last video where we talk about the waves of bad shit that comes along. That nigga was part of maybe a wave of bad shit to start some trauma with you or start some drama, whatever. But that's what life brings. You can't be like, oh, I just hate every nigga because every nigga is like that. No. Life did not bring every nigga / man or individual into this world with that same mindset. Because if that was the case, every man would have walked up in there. Every man that was in that pool party would have walked up and did the same thing and slapped your ass cheek. But they didn't. There's men that have respect. There's men who have understanding. But one thing that she's not prepared for is how do you handle a situation like that? You call him out. That's what I think the best thing to do in women, the best thing to do in a situation like that, especially if he decided to do it in public, is call him out right there. Don't even be afraid. Like, did you just slap my ass, nigga? Or did you just slap my ass, man? Who are you? Just immediately in public, make him look stupid. Follow him. Like, nah, he just came around here and slapped my ass. Fuck it. Like, I'm serious, though, because, like, men won't get it until they get in trouble. Most men don't get it until they finally get caught up and somebody else had to teach them a lesson. Some men don't. Those men don't get it. Those type of men don't get it sometimes. That's why they're even doing what they're doing right now, because they didn't get any or get something done. Like I said, I'm not I'm not shitting on the women and the way they dress. I'm shitting on the fact that y'all decide to wear certain things out. She's talking about at a pool party where you're validly supposed to be wearing a bikini and your cheeks are out. Now, I can understand if you say you went to Walmart, you was wearing booty shorts, and he slapped my ass. You know what I'm saying? But you done said a pool party where damn near everybody was supposed to be having fun at least, or some shit like that. In my mind, I feel like that was a little unvalid. Let's watch this again. And then, like I said, the bitch at the top, I don't know what the fuck she's even gasping about. I don't know. She did a terrible job in remaking this video. Like, maybe whoever did this and put it on YouTube clipped it too early. But she need to go. Like, she, like the fuck.
Party. I'm in a bikini, I'm rolling up.
Yep.
Right? I'm talking to my homegirl, boom. Nigga just come behind me, slap my ass.
Yep.
He's in the right.
I never said that.
She said that shit. She said he's in the right. Why would he be in the right? I'm confused. Because he's talking about, like, sexualizing, like, we are just saying he's...
I chose to wear a bikini instead of shorts.
Okay. What is that there's a lot of pieces of shit out there. What is that there's a lot of bad people out there. What is there's a lot of sexual predators out there that are...
See, like, he said all the right things first. Like, so what there is a lot of predators. What there is a lot of shitty people out there. Like, what there is
willing to take opportunities that present themselves. You can't control
the opportunity if it presents themselves. So like I said, there was one guy at that party that decided to do that. Not every other 30 guys that was at that party came up to you and slapped your ass. It might have been out of the 30, one dude slapped your ass. 15 of them thought about it but never did. The other half didn't even look your way. Like, gotta give it some more thought.
Control the world, and you can't control the weirdos out there. So if one of the few things you do control is how you dress, how the world...
Like he said, and this is for the women who think to themselves, like, oh, I look good as fuck right now. You just mad because I look good as fuck? Like, you can look, baby, I got with you because you look good as fuck. I didn't get with you because you was ugly. Oh, you just insecure. Insecure about the way you're dressed? Yes. I'm very insecure that you're not going to be able to handle yourself when a fucking man come and manhandle you and take you away. Let alone take you away, slap your ass, and you ain't there. Let alone make you feel uncomfortable like how most men do. It be some ugly niggas making bitches really feel uncomfortable. And I'm sorry in my language. But it's true. But the bitches that go outside, though, I think it's like this. If you go outside after your man decided to do that, you are on the bitchy side because now you're literally looking for attention. Oh, no, I'm just doing it because of it. No. Your man's inside and you're dressed too good. You're dressed too good. Like, there's a thing with going out and looking good. But there's a thing when you going too good, like where, like, you went out and you know how they got that dress nowadays where it's like see through on the side and shit, like all the way see through on that bitch. Feel me? And she didn't go to no like casino for real. She ain't win no money. She ain't going to no like bachelorette party. She ain't going nowhere where they really spending money. She's going to the club and see through here, a little bit of cheek showing. Got the titties. You feel me? Like, no, bitch. Bring your ass on. Because somebody else going to feel the same way I feel right now. Horny as a fuck and want to have sex with you. That's how it be. Like, most men be feeling the same way because we thought about it in the same way. You look good. Stop trying. And I hate women nowadays because they be like, oh, I look ugly. No, nobody even going to want me. I'm nobody now. I wanted you when I was in a club. What make you think that somebody else ain't gonna want you in the club, bro? I saw 7 other niggas in your DMs. They all possibly might be at that club. Anyways.
World perceives you, being safe, etc. So this is why men don't like their girl dressing in a certain way, because men know these threats. Men have to accept reality. Men have to accept danger, etc. So a lot of times when a guy,
like, why is your face like that, and why are you smiling? Like, you're making me upset because everybody else in this video is taking him seriously. But you. Because it's real. Women, I try to tell my shawty all the time, like, listen, I'm not mean. I'm not my dad raised me and crazy. Like, my dad raised me like a real, like, man. But my mom, she put the standard out for me. I'm going to say shout out to my mother. My mom is a church going woman. Like, feel me? I can see there's different church type of going women. There's church going women who will leave a little cleavage out, will wear a certain type of skirt that make this pop, My mother, genuinely, I'm so serious. Never once have I seen my mother dress too inappropriately where I was like, ew, mom, like, take that off. My mom has always looked beautiful, like, just straight, like, she go out somewhere, it's a nice fit, everything is matching. She not doing too much, feel me? Like, not showing off too much. And my mom got a lot of body, no weird shit. Just being honest, she older, but like, you feel me? Like, she don't sit here and have to show it off. All she's married woman. She just go out with her friends or go out with her sisters, if she ever do. But if she go to church, she just dress really nice. If she go out to a little restaurant, she dress very wholesome, very mother-like. And they did go out to the club. My mom isn't dressed in the freaking see-through, got the see-through titties out. Feel me? Like, some of y'all women nowadays, y'all just really dress like strippers. Like, I can't even lie. Like, some of y'all women nowadays, y'all dress like y'all want a man to touch that ass. For real, for real. Y'all dress like the women who literally take off those garments and get their ass slapped. Women nowadays become bottle girls, right? And bottle girls is the closest thing you could get to a damn near a stripper at your table while you having a bottle in bar, like at the bar, like, because they damn near are not wearing anything. You could smell if them bitches farted. You could smell if them bitches, you could smell anything them bitches did in the last 3 minutes if they ain't put no, what is that shit called? That shit in their ass when it make your shit smell good? Potpourri. They don't put none of that shit in there. Look, I'm telling you. So, I'm talking about men who will actually be interested in that. So, I'm just saying, like, from an actual standpoint for y'all women, y'all need to be more cautious on what y'all are deciding to go out and wear and the energy you decided to bring towards you tonight. Like, if you want that energy where you want a lot of niggas on you, yeah. Go ahead and wear that. And if you do want your man to be mad at you, yeah, then wear that. But if you know your man genuinely has a problem with that and you want him to be happy and comfortable, change into something comfortable for him. And check with him when you go out. Before you go out, especially if you're going out without him. If you're going out with him, you know, maybe he might bend the rules a little bit, but he also don't want to have to deal with that too when he with you. Some of y'all women could be with the biggest nigga. Y'all could be with niggas like 7'11", you feel me? I don't care. He could be 7'11". Nobody ever want to fuck with him, right? Nobody will want to fight him because he's 7'11". But at the end of the day, if he's walking with a chick who is bad to the bone, ass cheeks fat, ass almost hanging out, niggas not paying attention to how tall he is. The hormones outweigh a lot of shit. A gun can take care of a lot of shit. Niggas don't even be caring about, like, there's sometimes the like I was saying, the cavemen, the fucking crazy crash out type dummy niggas, they do not care about you standing next to a man. They don't care about the protection you may have. They want you, and they willing to take care of all the protection that they need to take care of you so they can have you. If y'all ain't watched the show You on Netflix with Joe, It's a love story. If you ain't watched that, go watch that because. That's right. You can type it in. This man right here, I'm being serious. Go watch this shit. I'm not even joking. There is men like this in the world, and I'm so serious. He goes beyond. Even that was the light part. They gave you the light shit of that that fucking show. So when I sit here and say to y'all women, let me go back to my podcast, see if y'all wasn't hearing it. Nope. W moms. Yes. Because my mom, my mom set the standard, and it's funny because I have a sister. My sister does not follow my mom's standard. No. My sister follows her own standard. My sister, though, takes care of herself in a way that feel like it's straight, but also very dangerous. And as a younger brother, it's harder to take care of your older sister or older siblings in general because they have a mind of their own and they not going to really want to listen to you. Like, you have a little bit of say-so that might help them steer in the right direction, but they still go ahead and make their own mistakes before you even get a chance to realize what you can do to help them. So, put it like this. Like I said, so long story short, like, stop overthinking about what men are trying to tell you, bro. Men are not trying to tell you nothing. Most of the men, I'm not going to say every man who's sitting here telling you not to go out like that is like, they're not. Some of them you might not even be like, you might not even be dressed that crazy. He just really is insecure. But a lot of men are like, let alone the insecurity part, a lot of men are just talking about safety. And a lot of men are trying to make sure they can trust you while you're out and about wearing what you're even wearing, or just not even wearing what you're wearing. You could be fully clothed like a fucking, I'm trying to say the right name. You could be wrapped up like an Indian lady. You could be wrapped up from head to toe. But men want to know you're going to be safe where you're at and what you're going to be doing, because there's other men who look at you just as much as he may look at you and think that you're pretty or gorgeous, whatever. He want to do whatever. Just like Joe. Joe is that man was a stalker. He started off by, the story go like this. He stalks them first, gets information on them, like the information, like their, like what they like and who they want to, what they want to marry, what kind of guy they want, all that. And he turns himself into that guy without doing all of the crazy, like, again, without getting all the money and having money and shit like that. He just figures out ways to do stuff for her that no man has ever done. So then eventually she starts to feel like, I don't know, Joe. I don't know if I could love you the way I think I love you, and find out some of his the bad stuff that happened to him. And then he turns around and be like, you know what, bitch, I'm about to murder you. And that's what happens over and over and over. And it's not even on purpose. Some things some people he tried to let go, and some things, sometimes even most of the girls that he got with end up doing bad shit with him, or they already did bad shit in the beginning. But Joe just wanted somebody to love him for who he really was, which was a murderer. Anyways. There's just men out here like that. That's all I'm trying to say, women. To all the women out here. Like, there's really men. Wait, where'd that other video go? Right here.
If I'm in a bikini, I'm at a pool party. I'm in a bikini, I'm rolling up.
Yep.
Right?
But you're trying to argue with them. I don't want to change, and asking him for a dumbass explanation. Listen, I'm telling you not to do this because I know the dark side of the world, because men have to experience these things. They know what men are capable of. So even though what that guy did is reprehensible, he shouldn't be touching women that he doesn't know, we got to operate on reality.
Like, what is he saying wrong? What is he saying wrong? I don't, like, he said we got to operate on reality.
That's what happens when you sexualize yourself.
Speechless.
And I'm like, men, like, we as men have not. I don't know how do we sexualize ourselves unless we start looking like taking our shirts off and literally posing to do such, like, all the time. But there's not too many men out here who do that. Like, women literally pose for sexiness. There's women who pose for sexiness. Then there's women who just pose. I've watched women. I've gone down my Instagram and seen women just pose regularly. Like, do weird shit without the ass involved. Do shit without pushing that little cheek to the side. Without sexualizing it. But I think every woman eventually wants to feel sexy and wants to feel sexy for someone. Sometimes they just don't have that person yet to feel sexy for, so it leaves them more vulnerable to do more things for attention. But if you have a man, you shouldn't be worrying about that. That's all. I'm at that point. That's the lesson for today. If you have a man, or if you are genuinely, that's not the full lesson. If you have a man, or if you're a single woman who has had issues with men over sexualizing you and men always wanting this, ask yourself and look at yourself and see if what you've been wearing has been too sexual. Has it been too revealing? Are you a person who wants to be revealing, or do you not mind having that stigma around? Or if you mind having that stigma, maybe wear some more jeans. Maybe wear some more crop tops. Not crop tops. Maybe wear less crop tops and more sweaters. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't tell you to change because it's like, we don't want you to be sexy. I don't know. If you have felt unsafe because you're wearing, like, for instance, she said she was rolling up and a nigga came slap her ass. So then the next pool party she go to, she either be wearing something that might cover up her ass, or she should be around some females or do something that's preventative to letting that thing happen again. I feel like, because I would be traumatized if that's something I didn't like. If I didn't like a woman coming up to me and slapping my ass cheek, because time out. I was about to put myself in the same predicament. I'm like, I'm wearing the Speedo. And she come up to me like, ooh, I like your butt. Slap my butt, and I feel uncomfortable. Now I go to my next pool party trying to wear a Speedo again. I blame myself. Oh, I love Speedos, but, like, I don't want to, like, of course you don't want to live with the like, forever, like, being scared that somebody about to smack your ass again, but I blame myself if I'm over-sexualizing my butt and I'm drawing attention to my ass when I could wear a regular pair of, you feel me, regular pair of boxers or something like that, but I decided to wear Speedos today because I wanted my cheeks to get sunny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, like, your life choices, your own life choices, like he said in the video, your own life choices can cause you to have your own, like, effect. Like, she's like, I wore a bikini at a pool party. You're at a pool party. Your life choice brought you to a pool party that had a man there who generally you have no control over, and he decided to slap your ass. That's the unsafeness we're talking about. Like, so yeah, security guard could come grab him and take him out, but that didn't stop him originally from slapping your ass. Like, life, that's what I'm just saying, like, life be happening where people want so much, individual say so in space, like, nobody can touch nothing of mine, the individual, but in reality, I'm gonna say it again, nobody can stop anybody really from doing what they want to do if they have the tools or equipment, if they have the money or the funds. It's about how you operate and what you can do to adjust. Like, for instance, you don't want your ass slapped again like that. You would put some jeans on. You would be more observant. The things that you can control would stop you from getting your ass slapped. I don't know. I feel like me, I'm taking the extra precautions if I'm getting my ass slapped at a party majority of the time when I go there. Or if I'm, you feel me? Like, if it happened one time, I'm going to think about it again the next time that my ass may be slapped. I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking about it. She's like, I'm rolling up. And a guy comes slap me. He's a piece of shit. You can't stop life from happening, though. Like, you have to live your life now, continuing on, either willing to believe that you can wear a bathing suit and not every man will act like that. Or you have to believe that there is men that's going to act like that, and you got to watch out for your surroundings a little bit. Maybe next time, instead of standing out in the open, post up next to a pole so your ass ain't smackable. You feel me? I don't know. Like, I generally think I would have been more on the defense. Like, bitch, I'm not about to allow none of y'all bitches to slap my ass. No more. We on here. We on the pole. We sitting down. I'm going to tell my girls we rolling up over here. I don't got time for this ass slapping shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like you have to be able to be adjustable a little bit in life as well. Like, y'all women be so quick to be like, all right, I'm just never going to a pool party again. Then go to a beach and get the same shit happen to you, get your ass slapped. No, I'm never going to a beach again. Like, that's not how life works. It's not how life works. Can't be afraid, but you have to be aware. So that's what men are trying to teach you. To stay aware that there's predators and men. So, for instance, like, if she was, like, just rolling up, like, she could have been more aware that there's somebody sneaking up behind you about to slap your ass cheeks. Your friends are terrible friends because they ain't even see this nigga coming to slap your ass. Terrible. Terrible friend selection. Terrible time to be rolling up with your ass cheeks out. Maybe you should put your ass cheeks away next time. Like, it's so many different variables when she talks about the party. But I always think about how, like, he says we have to be, and we have to go like into reality, because in reality, nothing stopped that man. There was nothing stopping him because you had the bikini on, and he felt like that. That's what happened. Like, your conscious decision, though, if you was to been sitting down rolling up, I don't know why you were standing up. Sorry, now I'm just thinking about the situation and how I would have, if that was like, say my girl came home and told me that shit, I would have been like, why the fuck your ass is standing up? Why you got a bikini on in the first place? Why you not sitting down? She's like, I was just talking to my friend trying to roll up. I'm like, yeah, why you ain't rolling up sitting down? Like, ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I would have put like other things into play. Like, that's exactly how I would have talked. I'm sorry. Like, I would have been looking at her like, nah, you allowed that nigga to slap your ass. Like, babe, I was saying, you can even ask my friends. I'm like, nah, fuck them, because why the fuck they allow him to slap your ass? That's how I'm talking about it. Like, because I feel like holding somebody accountable. Like, if somebody slap you in the face, if somebody walked up to you and slapped you in the face when you was a kid, and you go home, and you talk to your parents, they be like, well, what happened? Or I was walking and I saw this kid, he started talking crazy to me, and then he said, I'm ugly. And I said, nah, you ugly. And then he slapped me in my face. And then the parents be like, well, what did you do? You be like, I sat there and I did nothing. Parents be like, why didn't you smack him back? Why didn't you hit him back? Or why would you even get into it? Some parents be like, why would you even say something to that kid? Some parents look at you like, why would you even get yourself in a situation with that kid? Then there's some people like, why didn't you slap him back? There's some people that saying, hey, next time, don't allow nobody to ever hit you in your face because that's disrespectful. Make sure you dodge it or whatever. There's different advice in different scenarios. So I feel like women need to live in reality, not men. Women, because men are literally sitting here taking their opportunities. Some men will take their opportunities to get what they want to get. The feel, whether it was a feel, a touch, like I was saying, whether it was a kiss, sex. Most men are taking their opportunities because they feel like that's what they wanted to do in life, and that's where they at. So women, when we tell you this as men, it's partially because, especially the men that tell you are the ones who've grown past it. The one who actually give you advice, listen with me, I'm gonna say this again. The men that give you advice, majority of the time, are the ones who've grown past it. Grown past that stage where they felt like this, or they might have almost done shit like that, or they've even seen their bros do it, or, you know, whatever, or they done it, and then they've grown past it and stopped that, you know what I'm saying? And was able now to, like, look at themselves again and be like, you know, it's crazy. I really used to do that. And that's me. I ain't gonna lie. I look at myself now, and I look back as I'm, you know, older, and be like, damn, like, some women really didn't deserve some of the things I was doing. Like, I've done pulled a girl, bro. Like, I mean, shit like this. We were going to Lake Compounds. Or Lake Quasi. Some shit like, we was on the back of the bus. But I knew the girl liked me. But I ain't like her as much. And I liked her as much. But she had these big ass titties. I'm not gonna lie. About to pop that shit out. One of my niggas saw it. Niggas like, oh my God. She started beating me up and shit. And I remember, like, how crazy it is to do such a thing. And, like, but knowing that a woman wouldn't even snitch, or knowing that the woman really wasn't gonna say nothing to me. Because she, you know, like, it's almost like she wanted to do it. But, like, she ain't want everybody else to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. Like, small flirtation shit like that. Be like, that stuff was still wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, to look back at it, be like, damn, I really just didn't violated that girl. She ain't never asked us for that to be seen. You know what I'm saying? We did some more shit in the park. I won't even lie. We did some more shit to this one girl that we had a crush on. And my boy Marquise, he took it beyond. He took it to the point where he almost snapped her whole bathing suit from the bottom part off. And I was like, damn, I wish I saw it. I wish it would all came off. But anyways, still, like, it's just as kids. I was talking about, we were young, though. We was, like, literally on a school bus. And I remember we were still, like, I think this was 6th to 7th grade or something like that. Nah, like, yeah, something like that. I think it was, like, 6th grade. Yeah. It had to be 6th grade, because that's when I met my niggas. But, yeah. I'm saying, part of the reason why I'm saying all this shit is because, like, knowing like, in school, when you learn about males and females and the hormonal thing, like, you realize that, like, the shit is really different. Like, it's two different type of people. Women don't act like monkeys majority of the time when it comes down to sex or anything like that. Men, when they know they about to get some sex, or they know men are different. Like, men is like this. Men is like, women is like, I don't know. Men is more majority of the time like, their body is itching for sex. Women is like, it might be good tonight. I don't know. Anyways, I haven't been to a podcast in a long time, so I felt like I had to get my feet wet, and now I'm kind of getting my feet wet. Now I'm babbling and I'm talking. I miss being on here, but low key, like I was saying, this is two different types of lessons for today. One was really to just keep your head up and think about your GBC. Your GBC, that's what he said. Damn, I'm trying to think about what they stand for.
Respectfully. So what am I complaining about? I can see. What am I complaining about? Who have grateful by comparison.
Grateful by comparison. Yeah, there you go. So we learned about grateful by comparison. For people who didn't know, like, you know, how to get over that little hump throughout the day in your life. For all those people who didn't know, like, sometimes it's GBC, grateful by comparison. Learning that you got it, and some people don't. Some people really don't have a house, a home to live in right now, even if it is right now the rent is overdue by a little bit. Some people don't even got that. Some people don't got a place to fall back on, like their mom and dad crib. Some people are just homeless. So, like, that's the first lesson, you know, be grateful. Learn how to be grateful for what you got in front of you, even if it is some of the roughest, toughest shit. Think about how, honestly, I always used to think about the commercials in Africa, like when they was starving, the kids are starving, the kids with the cleft lips. I used to think about that a lot of times. Like that shit would come on at midnight. I wake up and see that shit, man. Made me just blessed. Like, but my parents will always say, "There's kids out there starving," and I'm over here wasting food. And now I'm at that age too, where I'm like, do I want this to go to waste, or I just put my money into it? You know what I'm saying? I'm at that age, so it's just learning, like, to be grateful by comparison. Try to eat every bit I can. Now I'm trying. I had to do some pasta away yesterday, or whatever, because it got hard, and I could have did something with it. You feel me? Because I always claim I'm hungry. You know, we always claim we be hungry, but we be hungry for certain shit. Anyways, sorry, I'm babbling. I'm still babbling. Anyways, our lesson was GBC. Be grateful by comparison, and try to have a smile on your face, because another good day is gonna come. Another good day, another good moment. If it's not a good day, let it be a good moment. Let it be a good second, 3 seconds, whatever. It's gonna come, and you need to embrace it and enjoy it and appreciate it. Grateful by comparison. The second one was, hey, listen to your man who's trying to protect your body. I'm gonna say it like this. Listen to a man who is actually trying to protect you and your safety and body. Listen to a man, I'm gonna say it again, who is trying to protect your safety, you and your body. When he talks about your clothing, if he feels you are too damn sexy, take the shit off. Just out of respect. You right, baby. I'm about to kill him. You right, baby. I'm about to kill him at the club. I know every nigga gonna want a piece of this ass. You right, baby. I'm so serious. Your man rather hear you was right that I look too fucking good. Like your man rather hear like, nah, baby, you look too fucking good. Take that shit off. And then you be like, you right, baby. I would be pulling all the niggas at the club. And be like, exactly. Now go take the shit off. And you take it off, and you put something else on. And he be like, that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of love will keep your shit lasting, because men ain't doing it because they don't. We already know you sexy. We know you fine. We not doing it because we want you to be upset at us. We doing it so we don't even got to pull up to the club and fight 20 different niggas. We don't want to have to lose our life over this fine price. Like, if that makes sense. Some of y'all women have a price. And some of us men are willing to put our money on it and spend every dime. One more time. Some of us men are willing to spend our money and put every dime into that fine piece of wine right there, the woman. And genuinely, y'all women want our lives. Y'all women rather have our lives, because we just put all this money in here. We telling y'all, we just ask y'all for one thing. Don't go outside looking so fucking damn good with all the stuff that I just bought you, and it is making every other nigga want you. Don't go outside looking like that, because then if somebody say this and make you uncomfortable, I'm gonna have to come down here and put my life on the line. Because fighting could go one of two ways. Fighting could land, 3 ways. Fighting could end up me beating your ass, me beating his ass, or me get my ass whooped, or him or I, make it 4 ways, getting shot or killed over your ass just not going over to change your fucking clothes. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Say he still pulled up on you while you had your different change of clothes on, right? Now everything is up in your court. Everything else is in your court. If you allow that man to keep having conversations with you and talking to you and making you feel good, that's on you. And you wrong. But we talking about the fit part. We talking about that's going to keep the guys from coming up to you and want to dance on you. You know how, women, y'all know how there's men that go into a club and you will be dancing by yourself, but a man think he's good enough to come dance upon you? Yeah, like that. The outfit change will stop all that majority of the time. It will stop all that extra, I don't want to dance with him. I really didn't want to dance with him. Oh my God, girl, is he coming over here? Yes, he's coming over here because he see that ass. He want to try it no matter how ugly he is. So understand, we're here to protect. Most men are here to protect you. Most. If they love you, if they truly do love you, they are telling you to change your clothes majority of the time. They are asking you to please not go out looking like that, because, you know, they know what men can say and do to even try to get you to be with them. So, women, please be on the lookout for the predators. Women, please be on the lookout for what is he called? He's called like a chameleon. Men can be persuasive and change the way they are in a heartbeat over sexual tension, over the lustful feeling they have when they first saw you. Men have it in them, women, to do all the things you think won't happen in the movies, like won't happen to you in the movies because you're you for some reason. Women, please be on your P's and Q's. Your ass can be slapped at any moment. I'm so serious. Niggas think it's fat. Nigga, your ass can be slapped. Like she said, I'm rolling up a blunt and he came to slap my ass. His own mind, he wanted to do that. He saw no people around, no police, none of that shit. Slap your ass and ran off. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what could you really do about it, ladies? Answer me that. You gonna call your bro? You gonna call your nigga? Oh, I saw a nigga in a white and black tank top, or a white and black tank top, and black shorts, and he was running and he smacked my ass and he ran down Sever Boulevard. You about to tell him that and you got assaulted? Cause you be like, then he be like, why he slap your ass? I was wearing some booty shorts. I bent over my car and my ass was a little showing out, but niggas gonna feel some way. Like, why you got your ass out like that? Got niggas horny. Anyways, women should be able to dress how they want to dress. If you taking the actual precautions to make sure you're not in any harm's way. Like, if you going out in booty shorts, ladies, right? You gotta go to your drive-through ATM. Don't go through an ATM where you gotta get out the fucking car. Go through a drive-through ATM if you had that, right? Go through the drive-through at night. Don't walk into McDonald's a little late. You know, like, don't even. I'm talking about public places. Niggas will follow you from your car wherever they saw your fat ass. I'm telling you. Women, be careful. I'm only spreading to be safe news. I'm not spreading it. Feel me? I'm only spreading to also, like, listen to your man when he's loving you and trying to keep you safe. It's that simple. W moms, stop wearing so much. W moms, stop wearing so much makeup as well. But W moms for being classy and keeping it classy and showing me exactly what kind of woman I should want in my life. Based off of appearance, based off of clothes and fashion. When I sat here and really thought about it, it makes me almost want to cry. Like, 'cause I think about how much women overly sexualize themselves, and I think about how much my mom has stuck to a certain code, stuck to a certain level of womanhood for herself, you know, and not letting her mind or people persuade her into other things, you know. So shout out to my mom again. You know, I appreciate her so much. She recently just did my laundry as well, so, you know, shout out to her as well, for that. And my sister as well. You know, she deserves a good shout out as well. My sister, you know, she's been going through it a lot too, but she still finds a way to keep the kids happy and happy, and I like that too. So shout out to my sister. Cause like he fucking said in the video, there's piece of shit men out here. And women, y'all get tricked into believing some of the shit men say, but men be wanting what they want so bad that they willing to say whatever to get that. The majority of the time, it's that ass, it's the coochie, whatever. Most men don't always want marriage. Most men be wanting just a little something. And I hate to say it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not part of that, but I feel like majority of the time, the ending goal be sex, and if not that, it's to be finding the person you want to be with forever and ever. And then eventually most people be like, actually, I don't think I want to be with you forever. It's not that many lasting couples in life that are in the record books. Let's say it like that. Yeah, so hope each and every one of you guys have a blessed rest of y'all day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so. We haven't had a podcast in months, so I'm not expecting this to do no crazy numbers. It was almost like 2 hours, I'm not gonna lie, right? It's like 2 hours. Let me see. Oh, no, good. That's like an hour and 30 minutes, almost 2 hours. We got the background. Got a little different background, you know what I'm saying? I've been had this before, but I just never really put it out there. Mendigos. So, first podcast back in a while. Be grateful. No, grateful by. What was damn? Grateful by. I saw it 2 minutes ago. It's fucking different. Comparison, yes, comparison. Grateful by comparison. So be grateful by comparison. When you are feeling down and feeling out, be grateful by comparison. When your man loves you and trying to protect you, please listen when he's telling you not to wear outfits that are too revealing, too sexual, because he loves you and he wants to protect you, not because he wants to be controlling, not because he's insecure. Think about it in a way of safety. Thinking about it in a way of, oh, you're right. You're right. I know I'm going to get mad niggas at the club on me. Think about how bad of a B you are. You know what I'm saying? And I think last but not least, though, you know, keep your head high and aim and reach for your goals, even when you are upset and feel down, or you feel like life is too hard. You feel like life is too hard right now. Just keep focusing on your dreams and focus on the things you want. I feel like we've watched that too many times in movies for us not to make it a simulation or a real thing in our life. I said simulation, but to make it a real thing. Where we've seen characters have a rise and a downfall and a rise again. So that's where I'm at in my life. I'm realizing that, small Small trip, fell on my face. I'm still standing. I'm still standing, looking like a Pokemon. I don't know why I feel like I like a Pokemon right now, but I'm still standing and still planted, ready for some more podcasts to be dropped. Ready for some more content to be dropped. So please stay tuned for all of that. I don't think we will stream today. I really do kind of want to give my thumb a break. We played 8 hours yesterday of Helldivers. And my thumb really does feel weird. Like, I keep trying to pull it and it hurts. I just don't like that. Like, I still might go grab the game, but I'm not going to, like, do nothing crazy. I might practice some football. I don't know. But shout out to Moeth, man. Shout out to Zero. Appreciate you joining the podcast, Brody. Shout out to Moeth, Zero. Appreciate you guys so much. Anybody else was in here? Anybody else? No. Just Moeth and we have 5 people watching. Let's go. Hey, we got 5 people. I need 5 likes. Sorry, I've been all over the place, but it's my first time coming back. You know what I'm saying? We almost made a 2-hour podcast, so we got two different VC. Appreciate you joining, Brody. Go ahead and like, subscribe. I'm gonna say like and subscribe. Go ahead and like it, bro. Do me that favor. We're ending the podcast right now. So yeah. But I hope each and every one of you guys have a blessed rest of y'all day. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We're gonna go ahead and make some more podcasts probably this week. So stay tuned for that. And some more videos, definitely, some more content. I'm gonna edit this week for sure. As I'm off, I'm really gonna edit this week. I'm gonna see if I could do like, I'm not gonna give y'all a name. I'm not gonna give y'all a certain amount. I'm gonna just start editing. And also, hold on, wait. Last thing. Sorry. Last thing, my brother. First of all, this is inaccurate as fuck. First of all. Hold on, let's make sure it's accurate first of all. Yeah, boom. Okay, it's accurate on here. Okay, cool. Okay. Bottom or top one? Oh, how diverse, boom. So then, this review is done. Fuck. This shit. Okay. Woo! Sheesh. Bottom. Okay. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm almost like that. What the? 1 second, chat. I'll be right back. It's only gonna be like another 2 seconds, like 2 minutes. That's the other shit or some new shit?
No, the same shit. I want this shit.
What, you got like more?
Yeah.
Oh, but you put it in that pack.
Yeah.
Okay. Stupid. All right, so look, y'all. Boom, right? So 32 subscribers in the last 28 days. Won't lie, you no need to lie about that. But the watch time has been going dumb. It say we have 658 more than usual. We've been going dumb. So like when I be clapping it up for y'all and I be giving y'all shout outs, it's cause these analytics right here. Right? So then I told y'all like we be kind of competing with ourselves for views, see if we could beat out the last month and see if we could keep growing every month. And I think, let's see, right now, let's say May to May 24th, we was there all together. So yeah, so April, we were at 530. Well, I can't speak. 5,386. Wow, what is wrong with me? I'm sorry. 5,386 for that month. May, we're at 5,236. We are this close. These close to passing last month's. We got a week left of this month, right? Like, let's see, 24th, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. No, today is 25th, actually. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, like 30, 31, right? So we got 7 days to get this up in real time. I believe we can do that in 7 days. We just, even like with this podcast, is going to add to the people who watched in the watch times, and the watch hours is going to be able to add. But look, we are 20 subscribers away. 20 subscribers away from 300. We need 220 more subscribers, bro. 220 more subscribers and we are monetized. Everything else is a go. Everything else is a go. Our watch time. Wait, where is it at? Right here. It got go down a little bit. I just want to show you this. Hopefully, show me. Yeah. It sent me the notification yesterday that we had. It congratulated me about this, but it must be like after it adds up over time, because it says for 365 days we got 103 watch hours. But it congratulated me and saying over 3,000 watch hours. But this has been taking some time. But as y'all seen, we do have probably over 3,000 watch hours by now. If you combined it, the 700 plus the 800 for the last month, that was like an extra 1,000. But they had sent me. I wish I screenshotted it and put it in here. But anyways, yeah. So like it says, we already got our 3 videos uploaded every 90 days for the last 90 days. We just need 3,000 watch hours. And we're right there again. We need 900 more, really. Wait, let me see if my phone look different. My phone look different? Nah, it's the same shit on my phone. Yeah, so please do me a favor. This is why I tell you guys to subscribe. Because then it says we'll let you know when you're eligible. This right here is when you start to be able to apply. Okay? We need to get there. I'm asking and begging of you guys to please subscribe. Just subscribe. It don't cost you a dime. It don't cost you nothing to like the video. It don't cost you a penny. Not one's penny. It don't cost you nothing, okay? We have 4 people in here watching. Just subscribe. It don't cost you a dime. It don't cost you nothing to. Right. So, just wanted to guys see all that. Appreciate you guys who liked it. Thank you guys so much who liked it. I appreciate you guys. We got 6 people who like it now. But this is those likes help us get more likes. Those help us get more viewers, and more subscribers help us eventually get paid even more money. More viewers equals more attention to the channel. So please, if you haven't done so, subscribe. Love you guys. Ram Ram Sa. Ram Ram Sa.